Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Sudarpi and all of my friends who are watching this video. My name is Dinda Sudarpi and I am a 4th semester management student of international class in Faculty of Economy and Business, Universitas Edmodo. This video I created is intended to fulfill my midterm exam of Human Resources Management, and there are 3 sections in this video. I will proceed to start with the first section. So I have attended all of HRM class, which are around 7 classes if I am not mistaken, and I have because the class is one of the mandatory classes in 4th semester that all students must take. Aside from that, I attend all of the classes because I plan to take human resources concentration later on during 5th semester. I did not have any absence from attending all the classes as far as I can remember. And what I've learned about HRM class is that I learned a lot about human resources, its definitions and its implementations and its functions. I learned about many fundamental and essential knowledge about HRM, such as HRM in an organizational context. I learned about knowledge management, performance management, reward management, HR planning, leadership, so on and so forth. I will say I am quite active in classes, especially during presentations. I oftentimes ask questions regarding materials I didn't quite understand to the presenters, and I also have the chances to present one of the material, which is HR planning material in front of everyone in class. This is not my first time studying through social media like WhatsApp, Edmodo, YouTube, but it is my first time studying through Facebook. I also use another online platform named Google Classroom for studying. And then I will continue for the second section. I will say I am quite active in WhatsApp group. I have voice recorded myself answering a couple of questions regarding HRM, and I gain benefits from it, such as I learned many new knowledge that will later on be discussed during classes, so I have a head start about the material beforehand. I have answered questions about are happy people at work more productive? And to that, I answered yes, because happy people are more motivated and agile in performing their jobs because they are content in what they do and their surrounding. They are more comfortable in their surrounding, in their environment, and in their colleague. Thus, why they are more productive at work. I would say I am quite active in Edmodo too. Not as active as I am in WhatsApp group, but I am quite active because I don't have Edmodo in my mobile phone, and I only access it through my laptop. And I did not use my laptop all the time, but I watch many, if not all, videos that Sir Adi had sent through Edmodo, and I have recorded a video of me discussing the video further about the topics. I chose the topics about what is HRM that discuss the identification of human resources and human resources management. I also record a video about topics such as performance management cycle, what does it consist of, the importance of performance management cycle, and then also happy people at work, are what is happy people, and then what is happy people at work. Is it very important to have happy people at work, and the benefits that the company will have if they have happy people at work. I also record myself discussing about understanding sexual harassment at workplace, in which I discuss later on about the unethical and immoral actions that took place in the workplace, the danger of it, and how the organization or company can do to tackle the problem. The last video that I recorded is about, is HRM a right career for you? I discussed about why do I think HRM is a right career, and what do you need to possess in order for you to study and to choose HRM as a career. I just love that topic because I am interested in knowing more about it and it piqued my interest. The knowledge I gained are all beneficial, insightful, and resourceful. By making these videos, I can share the knowledge to others. I quite like it though by doing blended learning, but not so much when it is blended with so many different online or virtual platforms. I think when we want to conduct blended learning, by means of physical in classes and virtual by online platforms, it is only effective and efficient if we do it one virtual platform only rather than using way too many platforms. And also to use the platform within an appropriate set of time, not too often and not too rare. And lastly, I will move to the third section. So I will give 5 definitions of HRM according to 5 experts. The first one is from MJ Lucius, and he said the field of HRM involves planning, organizations, directing and controlling functions of procuring, developing, maintaining, and utilizing a labor force. The second one is from Dale Yoder. HRM is the provision of leadership and directions of people in their working or employment relationship. The third one is from Mathis and Jackson. HRM is the effective use of human resources and organization through the management of people-related activities. The fourth one is from Ricky W. Griffin. Human resource management is the set of organizational activities directed at attracting, developing, and maintaining an effective workforce. The last one is from Gray Dessler. The policies and practices one needs to carry out the people or human resource aspect of a management positions, including recruiting, screening, training, rewarding, and appraising. In my opinion, human resource management is part of the general management in an organization or a company that manage one of the resources in the companies, which is human or the employees within those companies. HRM cycles refers to the stages of an employee's time in a particular organization. It refers to each stages that the employee goes through, and the shifting roles the human resources management function play in each of those stages. Its cycle consists of recruitment, selection, onboarding, performance, development, appraisals and rewards, retention, and separations. Ethic is the moral principles that govern a person's behavior or the conducting of an activity. It is important because company is operated by people and people also operate based on their personal ethics. I think it is important for companies to enforce ethics in the workplace to ensure that there won't be any immoral action and misconduct actions happening in the workplace. Simple ethical deeds is dressing accordingly to the rules and very appropriately. And simple unethical deed is addressing your superior leader in an informal way during working hour. Sexual harassment is a fatal, unethical, and immoral deeds that cross other people's boundaries at work. It is degrading and at extreme extent be very humiliating to others. And it also defies basic human rights to be free and to protect the personal spaces to not be violated. Diversity management refers to organizational actions that aim to promote greater inclusion of employees from different backgrounds into an organizational structure. A diverse workforce will help organizations better understand target demographic and what moves them, what motivates them. Diversity management is much more than just a multicultural issues. It is about embracing many different types of people who stand for different things and represent different culture, generations, ideas, thinking, and motivations. A supply chain is a network between a company and its suppliers to produce and distribute a specific product to the final buyer. HR systems support collaborative supply chain relationships lead to competitive benefits because human resource management manage companies' most important resources, which is humans or employees. The aim of the article that was given to us by Sir Adi is to investigate the effect of ethical leadership on volunteer satisfactions, effective organizational commitment, and intention to stay in the same organization. The result confirmed the role of mediation of volunteer satisfactions in the relationship between the variables studied. In particular, ethical leadership was found to be positively associated both with volunteers' intention of staying and with their effective commitment. I will discuss the 3 YouTube videos that was given by Sir Adi. The first video discussed why should we study HRM. It is because in the 21st century organization, human resources, the people within an organization, are one of the primary means of creating a competitive advantage for the organizations, because management of human resources affects company performances. If the organization can manage its human resources more successfully than its competitors do, it can get its employee involved in working toward the day-to-day success of the organizations. In my opinion, I agree, because humans are the one who moves the companies forward, who achieve the company's goals and operate the company. So in order to manage the resources correctly, we need to study HRM. The second video discussed about managing diversity at workplaces. It also discussed that there are 2 types of diversity, which are surface level diversity and deep level diversity. It discussed about how important it is to manage diversity within the workplace, because diversity, after all, is about the people, and HRM manage people. It is one of the strategies to people management to maintain organizational performances. I agree, because workplace has to be inclusive and non-discriminatory against all diversity within those workplace and environment. So the people that are in charge of the workplace has to enable a very inclusive, non-discriminatory that includes all of the employee from all groups of people. It is very good because it allows HRM and the people inside HRM to be versatile in the workplace and create a wider and more broad open environment. The third and the last video discussed about HR outsourcing, its meaning, importance, and benefits to the organizations. HR outsourcing is the process of subcontracting human resources functions to an external supplier. It is a process in which a company utilizes the services of the third party to take care of its HR functions. Outsourcing helps reduce the cost of maintaining non-revenue generating back office expenses that are not a company's core competency. I think HR outsourcing to a certain extent and to a certain functions can be very helpful to a company. We can attract more people from various backgrounds to diversify our environment, while at the same time we are reducing costs and we are increasing our output, which in later on will increase the company's productivity. And that is all for my midterm exam video recording about human resource management. I have answered all the questions that Sir Adi gave to us. To close this video, I would like to say thank you for everyone who is watching this whole video that covers a lot of areas within human resource management. HRM is a very unique field that involves many science and approaches that not many other management do not utilize as well as HRM. It is very versatile and very diverse. It offers a broad set of knowledge that is very beneficial. Last but not least, thank you and have a good day.